Hi, I'm Angella Sharp, and welcome to the Daily Mix. But today, I'm Barbie. So what you might not know about me is I collect Barbies. I always have, ever since I was a little kid. In fact, my grandmother, who is 90, still gives me a Barbie doll for Christmas every year. And yes, 95% of them are still in the boxes. So I'm really excited for the Barbie movie that comes out this Friday. Margot Robbie, who might be the most beautiful actress in the whole world, and Ryan Gosling are in this movie playing Barbie and Ken. I don't think I could think of anybody better to play Barbie. And I love how it's so Barbie pink. What you can't see right now is I have a Barbie pink skirt on and Barbie pink cowboy boots because I was trying to get really in the theme because I'm very excited. Now, I know there's been some screenings of this, but no one's invited me to any screenings. But I guarantee you, I will be there Friday, probably by myself, because I am so excited for the Barbie movie. And they're already selling a whole bunch of Barbie things out in stores. In fact, I just bought the Corvette she drives, the hot pink Corvette. They have a remote control car of that for sale out in the world. I've purchased it. It's still in the box, but I think I might have to take it out of the box so I can drive it around, which means I'm gonna have to open a few Barbies to put them in there. Did you just see those rollerblades? They also sell those for adults. I tried to purchase those rollerblades the day they went on sale for adults, and they were already sold out. I really, really want those. I'm kind of hoping they do a reissue because I think I know how to rollerblade. I know how to skate, so I feel like I should know how to rollerblade. And those yellow pink rollerblades look amazing. Plus they sell the elbow pads and knee pads. They were sold out too though. Anyway, I hope you're as excited as I am for the Barbie movie, but keep this in mind, it is PG-13, so it's not exactly a child's movie, even though it's about Barbie. But someplace you can take your children to is the St. Louis Zoo. We all love the St. Louis Zoo. I recently got to go on an adventure there and kind of check out the newest things they had. Of course, I got to visit with the dinosaurs. It is the last year of the dinosaurs, and we explored the whole park as much as we could. I went with Asia and Joe, and they did a great job of capturing all the awesomeness that the zoo has. So that's happening later on. Let's get started with today's Daily Mix. St. Louis City rec centers are continuing to stay open late on the weekends to give young people a safe place to hang out. Both Wool and Marquette rec centers are now open on Friday and Saturdays until 1 a.m. for youth 16 and older. Those under 16 can stay until 10. You can follow the City Department of Public Safety on Facebook and Instagram for updates and more information. Public Safety's Office of Violence Prevention is also calling on young people 24 and under to take part in their logo design contest. Youth can apply as an individual or a team. The winning design will be used on t-shirts for the OVP kickback team, and the artist behind the win get a $100 gift card. The contest is open through August 7th. The Public Safety Department's socials have everything you need to know, so check them out, the City of St. Louis website, for more information. Now this August, the St. Louis Shakespeare Festival is going on tour with the production of Merry Wives of Windsor. Tourco will bring the hilarious 90s sitcom-style adaptation to 24 parks across Missouri and Illinois, all for free. Merry Wives will run Tuesdays through Sundays, August 1st through the 27th from 6:30 to 8. Just pick your night or your park, bring your chairs and picnics, and come out and enjoy. You can find all the details at stlshakes.org. The first weekend of August, the public is invited to join Great Rivers Greenway and their partners to celebrate the new St. Vincent Greenway expansion from Trojan Park to Robert Powell Place and a new Pocket Park. The free family-friendly event will kick off with a parade along the new section. starting at Robert Powell Place and ending at Trojan Park, where children can play on the new playground and people can enjoy a free concert by Dirty Mugs. The celebration is set for Saturday, August 5th from 10 to 12. You can learn more at greatriversgreenway.org. Now, that weekend will also mark the Titus II Foundation's 3rd annual Scholarship Brunch and Educator Impact Awards. The awards were created to honor St. Louis educators working with children in all kinds of capacities who are making an impact in the region. The brunch and awards will take place on Saturday, August 5th from 11:30 to 2:30 at the Savoy Banquet Center. You can get tickets and learn more at titus2foundation.org. Now, this spring, Angella Hockman sat down with the founder of the Titus II, Dr. Dawn Richards, for a really great talk about the foundation and the Impact Awards. It's up on our YouTube channel, so you definitely should check that out. Finally, we also have to look forward to the 37th annual Midwest Marchdown Scholarship Step Show, hosted by the Alpha Eta chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. The Midwest Marchdown has been a shining pillar in the community since 1981 and awarded more than $150,000 in scholarship funds and prize money. This year's event will take place on Saturday, August 5th from 6 at the Toohill Performing Arts Center. For tickets and more information, go to toohill.universitytickets.com. That looks like so much fun. I was just telling them before I came out here that when I saw frats and sororities, I never saw them do the cool step thing. I think I would have been a lot more interested in joining if I would have saw all the fun they were having. They should show that more. You know where you can have a whole bunch of fun? You can have a whole bunch of fun at the zoo. I mentioned at the top of the show, I got to go have a little adventure there and check out their new bird exhibit. You know what? Just check this out. To talk to at the St. Louis Zoo than the director of the St. Louis Zoo about all the new zoo things going on, and of course our old favorites. Michael Macek, thank you so much for joining me today.
It's a pleasure being here. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so let's talk about some of these new features and fun things happening here at the zoo. I know we're going to see the bird show later on today.
Absolutely. So any time to come to the zoo, any time of the year is a good time of the year. But this summer we do have a new program, a new show called Winging It. This is in partnership with the World Bird Sanctuary, which is a great partner right here in St. Louis. It features a variety of birds. We have some large birds of prey, tawny eagle. We have a bald eagle. We have some owls in the show, a white-bellied stork, of all different kinds of birds doing natural behaviors. And it's really fun for the kids and families because it's about conservation, but there's also some learning that's going on. So they do some little quizzes throughout the show, and the birds are free flying. So they're flying over your head, and these are some pretty big birds flying right over your head. It's really cool. Right over your head. That's exciting, and very exciting, especially the younger you are. Absolutely, absolutely. And birds are everywhere, and so that's the one thing to try to encourage people. You can't see a monkey in St. Louis, but there are birds everywhere. So it's a lot of fun. We have 3 shows a day. It's at our Sea Lion Show, and it's Sea Lion Show Arena. So every other show is a bird show. So Sea Lion Show, bird show, Sea Lion Show, bird show.
Now, for parents, I should say, still about 4 to 6 eggs at a time, but it's been documented they can lay much more.
Well, let's talk about that Sea Lion show, because I took my niece and nephew to it last year, and I'm telling you, my nephew, who is 10, still talks about that Sea Lion show because he was able to catch a frisbee from the sea lion. So that show was very popular. Yeah, we've been doing that for years, and in fact, we've had sea lions in the collection since I've been here. This is a newish arena. I've been here for 32 years, but a relatively new arena for us. The show is always really popular. It features California sea lions. Again, for the most
part, they're displaying natural behaviors. Throwing a frisbee, not so much, but that's kind of the one-off. Generally, they're just demonstrating natural behaviors, and there's a nice conservation message in there as well about plastics in the ocean.
Even the animals, of course, right here in St. Louis, Missouri, Illinois, everywhere, right here on the Mississippi. I'm talking about something we all see too much of, and I'm talking about litter.
I noticed that a lot of the shows, although it's not very obvious, there's like an underlying conservation and what you can do to help.
Yeah, it's a strong part of our mission. I mean, that's what we're here to really connect people to animals and their natural environments. And more we're becoming separated from nature and wild things. In the last census in the U.S., more people lived in an urban versus rural environment. So I'm a city boy, and for me, coming to my city zoo in Chicago was my nature. And so that's really important to us. So everything is very mission focused in what we do. All of our education programs, all of our attractions, certainly all of the habitats and experience on the animal side of things are conservation focused.
I love that. Now, you said you've been here for 32 years.
Yeah.
What is your favorite feature?
Can't ask me that. That's
can't?
unfair. No,
That's
you can't.
Unfair?
Too many things. There's too many things I love, but I do have some things that are dear to my heart. One of the things you had mentioned earlier, the penguin puff and coast. So I used to be the curator of birds. So I've been here for 32 years, but I've worn a few different hats. For many years, I was the curator of birds. I'm an ornithologist, a bird specialist, and I helped design that habitat. So it's the first of its kind, and still only a few in North America where you can actually share the space with the penguin. So you'll learn that it's 45 degrees in there, so it's cold, you can smell the penguins, you can hear the penguins, and it's such a transformational experience because you're just surrounded by penguins and really feeling like what it's like to be in the Antarctic. Polar Bear Point's another one that I really love because I just love polar bears, and Cully is wonderful. Grizzly Ridge is one of our newer large animal habitats featuring our grizzly bear, which is fantastic, and Primate Canopy Trails, which is our newest habitat.
That thing was amazing.
Yeah, and it's very different from things that we've done in the past because it's really kind of connecting activity, kinetic sort of activity and play with the exhibits. So you probably saw the tree house that kids can climb up, and the big ramp that takes you up into the canopy with the animals. So it's wonderful for the animals and it's wonderful for our guests.
You kind of feel like you're part of the exhibit, I guess, if you will, like you're climbing up there.
I hope so. That was the idea, and kind of telling the story about why tree canopies are so important. So they live in the trees and they use the trees like highways to get from one point to the other. And that's why, you know, continuous forests with tree canopies are so important because that's how they get from one place to another. They get their food there, they sleep there, they find their friends and mates there. So it's all about telling the story of the canopy.
And obviously there's all the old favorites. The elephants are still here.
Yep.
Everybody's favorite animal is still here at the zoo, but I know during the summer you've got some extended hours, so kind of let's talk about those a little bit.
Yep, so on Fridays and Saturdays we have extended hours from 8 to 6:30. So Sunday through Thursday we're open 8 to 5. Friday and Saturday we're open till 6:30, and from 3:30 to 6:30 we have an activity called Hullabazoo. So every evening on that Friday night is sort of theme-based. So we have themed foods, so special foods, special drinks, some adult drinks for the adults in the family, and some activities, special activities that are focused on that particular theme for the children, and entertainment every single Friday night.
So exciting, and I know that there's different ways that people can kind of plan their trip out. So if they go to your website, they can kind of plan out their trip. There's adventure passes and other things you can do to kind of help save you some money along the way.
That's right. The zoo is free to all, which is a wonderful thing about St. Louis. All of our cultural institutions within the ZMD are free. So we are free, but we do have some paid attractions that I've talked about a few of them already. We do have an adventure pass that includes everything from the train to the carousel, sea lion show, winging it. Dino-Roar is another thing that we haven't talked about, our animatronic. It's our last year. We've ran it for 3 years. This year will be our last year. That's included as well. So yeah, you can just buy that one bundle and see everything.
And kind of see everything.
Yeah.
Is there any one thing
and the train.
you would tell people that they have to do? if they come to the zoo?
That you have to do.
Just have
you know, I would just say enjoy yourself.
I knew he was going to say, have a great time.
Yeah, enjoy yourself, free your mind, become a child again. You know, whether you're coming by yourself or through the eyes of the children that you're with. Become a child again.
All right, well, let's give that website one time so people can kind of check that out and see what they need to know.
stlzoo.org. www.stlzoo.org.
Thank you so much for having us today.
My
this
pleasure.
is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hope. I love it every day. It's a dream. I'm living a dream.
I gotta tell you, this is a lot more difficult than it looks. Yay! I'm stuck. Ugh, okay. What's the dinosaur's name?
So her name is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
And she's just a new born baby Triceratops. And she's just learning how to walk. So she actually needs me to carry her.
I love it. That's so cute. Yeah, her eyes open and close. Look at that. That's so cute. I forgot how much fun you can have here at the St. Louis Zoo. You almost need more than just one day to have a great time, but you definitely need to check out the St. Louis Zoo. Go to stlzoo.org so you can get all the information on those extended hours, the packages they have, and all the fun. Now, after you've made sure you follow them, make sure you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. You, of course, can drop us a line at thedailymix@stltv.net. We want to hear from you. That's going to do it for the Daily Mix. We keep it right here on STL TV and Experience St. Louis.